Preface, the need for this book. Recognizing a transformational milestone in higher education. Artificial intelligence, particularly generative AI, GAI, is transforming higher education in ways that were, until recently, unimaginable. At the forefront of this transformation is OpenAI, whose rapid development of tools such as ChatGPT constitutes one of the most extraordinary technological achievements in modern history. These advancements have redefined the boundaries of what machines can do in terms of language comprehension, reasoning, creativity, and even multimodal interpretation. The release of GPT 4.5 and GPT 4o has established a new global benchmark for human-AI interaction. These models are capable of drafting academic texts, analyzing mathematical problems, generating personalized learning resources, evaluating student work, and supporting nearly every facet of academic practice. Their fluency, sophistication, and adaptability mark a historic inflection point, not only in technological innovation, but in the evolution of teaching, learning, and scholarly research. Why AI in higher education needs a practical faculty-centric guide. Despite rapid technological advances, many educators find themselves overwhelmed by the pace and scale of change. While institutional strategies, policy frameworks, and theoretical analyses are undoubtedly important, there remains an urgent need for practical, faculty-centered guidance on how to integrate generative AI thoughtfully, ethically, and effectively into daily academic work. Most existing books on AI in education adopt institutional or forward-looking perspectives. Although these contribute meaningfully to the broader discourse, they often lack hands-on support tailored to the realities of teaching, research, and service. Frontline educators, those responsible for shaping student learning, require real-world examples, step-by-step strategies, and critical frameworks for implementation. This book was written to fill that gap. It goes beyond explaining what AI can do. It demonstrates how educators can collaborate with AI to design adaptive courses, personalize instruction, support research, and conduct meaningful assessment. Whether developing a new syllabus, providing feedback on student work, mentoring graduate students, or refining research outputs, faculty now have the opportunity to work alongside AI as an active and empowering partner. A faculty-centric approach. This book is written by and for faculty. It does not assume prior technical expertise, nor does it focus solely on speculative futures. Instead, it offers grounded, practice-oriented guidance that speaks directly to the needs of educators navigating real classrooms, research agendas, and institutional responsibilities. The aim is to support faculty in designing AI-enhanced lesson plans and course curricula, using adaptive technologies to personalize student engagement, applying AI tools to streamline grading, feedback, and evaluation, integrating AI into research planning, writing, and literature synthesis, reflecting critically on the pedagogical, ethical, and cultural implications of AI use in higher education. This faculty-first perspective centers on empowerment, not replacement. It encourages educators to treat generative AI not as a disruptive force to resist, but as a dynamic partner capable of enhancing their professional judgment, creativity, and pedagogical impact. AI-powered course design and teaching strategies. This book provides a practical framework for integrating generative AI into everyday academic practice. It includes curated prompt examples for tools such as ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, and others. Use cases that illustrate how AI can support personalized learning and adaptive assessment. Step-by-step guidance for lesson planning using AI-generated instructional materials. Real-world examples of faculty leveraging AI to enhance student interaction, accessibility, and engagement. These strategies are designed to be adaptable across disciplines and scalable across instructional contexts. Above all, they are intended to augment, not replace, faculty creativity, autonomy, and pedagogical integrity. A balanced perspective with appreciation for OpenAI's role. While this book explores a broad array of generative AI tools, including Gemini, Claude, DeepL, and Google Translate, It also acknowledges the central role of OpenAI as a pioneer and benchmark setter in this evolving landscape. The groundbreaking achievements of OpenAI have catalyzed a global wave of innovation, inspiring the development of new platforms and applications across academic and professional domains. Yet the book remains grounded in a core belief: effective use of AI in education is not about tool selection alone. It demands thoughtful human oversight, pedagogical discernment, and institutional frameworks that prioritize ethical integrity and inclusive learning environments. The focus throughout is not on technological novelty for its own sake, but on the responsible and transformative integration of AI into the fabric of academic life. Empowering educators, preserving human judgment. This book is grounded in the conviction that faculty are not passive recipients of technology, but active collaborators in shaping how AI is used in higher education. It empowers educators to navigate this evolving landscape with clarity, confidence, and a sense of agency. Generative AI is not a substitute for human teaching, it is a tool that, when used thoughtfully, can augment faculty creativity, sharpen pedagogical insight, and extend the reach of academic judgment. Rather than automate instruction, AI should be harnessed to deepen it, enabling richer dialogue, more personalized learning experiences, and greater inclusivity. In this vision, the classroom of the future is not only more intelligent, it is also more human, a space where technology serves learning without displacing the educator's voice, values, or vision. Why the shift is not optional. The integration of generative AI into higher education is not a passing innovation, it represents a structural transformation of academic practice. This shift is reshaping how educators teach, how students learn, and how knowledge is produced and evaluated across disciplines. Faculty who delay meaningful engagement with generative AI risk falling behind, not only in pedagogical innovation, but also in research productivity, student connection, and institutional contribution. The central question is no longer if educators should adopt AI tools, but when and how they will do so in ways that uphold academic values. By embracing this transition early, faculty gain the opportunity to lead rather than follow, shaping the contours of educational practice in an AI-augmented era. In contrast, those who resist or defer engagement may face increasing challenges in relevance, competitiveness, and student impact. How this book was written, and why that matters. This book is the result of sustained dialogue with generative AI. It was written in close collaboration with tools such as ChatGPT, not simply used as a convenience, but engaged as a thoughtful co-creator. Every chapter, example, and instructional strategy emerged from an iterative process involving human judgment, pedagogical expertise, and AI-generated contributions. This conversational writing method fostered opportunities for reflection, revision, and experimentation. In doing so, the book itself embodies the very approach it promotes, working with AI not as a substitute for academic authorship, but as a capable partner that extends the possibilities of scholarly thought and instructional design. Overview of chapters. This book is structured to help educators integrate AI into the most critical areas of academic work in a thoughtful, ethical, and practical manner. Following the introduction, which establishes the scope and urgency of generative AI in higher education, the 8 core chapters explore its application in course design, instructional content, assessment, academic writing, institutional culture, and quality assurance processes. Each chapter addresses real-world challenges and opportunities, offering hands-on strategies, guiding principles, and curated case studies across disciplines. The book concludes with an epilogue that reflects on the co-creative process of writing this volume with AI, followed by 3 appendices offering tools and practical workflows to support implementation and dissemination. A more detailed roadmap of these appendices is provided later in the preface. What readers will gain from this book. This book is designed to provide higher education professionals with practical insight and strategic foresight. Readers will find a structured roadmap for integrating generative AI into teaching, research, and academic service. Curated prompts, real-world case studies, and adaptable templates that support immediate application. Guidance for addressing the ethical, technical, and pedagogical complexities of AI-enhanced academia. Reflective perspectives on how generative AI can amplify, rather than replace, human-centered educational practices. Roadmap for the book. This book offers a practical, research-informed guide to integrating generative AI into academic practice. It is designed for faculty members across disciplines who wish to thoughtfully adopt AI in teaching, assessment, research, and academic governance. The structure includes an introduction followed by 8 chapters, each addressing a core domain of academic work in the AI era. The book concludes with an epilogue and 2 appendices that provide tools and examples for immediate faculty use. Introduction: The AI Revolution in Education. Frames the transformative role of generative AI in higher education. Introduces foundational questions about technology, pedagogy, and institutional change, while establishing the book's scope, audience, and modular structure. Chapter 1: Understanding AI in Higher Education. Establishes foundational AI literacy for educators, covering key technical concepts, ethical considerations, subscription models, and best practices for platform-specific and cross-disciplinary integration. Chapter 2: AI-driven course design and lesson planning. Demonstrates how generative tools support curriculum development, syllabus design, and content personalization. Includes examples from STEM, the humanities, and multilingual instruction, emphasizing pedagogical flexibility. Chapter 3: Developing and updating course content with AI. Explores the use of AI for ongoing instructional revision and enhancement. Topics include LMS integration, multimodal content creation, multilingual accessibility, and feedback-informed content loops. Chapter 4: Generative and AI-based video in higher education. Analyzes the expanding role of AI in instructional video production. Focus areas include AI-generated scripts, avatar-based lectures, captioning systems, and multilingual voiceovers that support inclusive and engaging learning. The chapter distinguishes between hybrid video creation platforms, example Camtasia, which blends manual control with AI features, and fully AI-based tools, example Synthesia, Pictory, helping educators choose tools aligned with their instructional goals and production needs. Chapter 5: Reimagining Assessment and Evaluation in the Generative AI Era. Covers AI-assisted strategies for designing, delivering, and evaluating assessments. Topics include rubric development, formative feedback, grading automation, academic integrity, and student agency in AI-enhanced evaluation. Chapter 6: AI in Academic Writing and Publication. Guides faculty through the use of AI in research and scholarly writing. Includes support for drafting abstracts, literature reviews, methodological sections, results, discussion, and conclusions. The chapter also explores iterative revision workflows, journal submission processes, and citation management using AI-enhanced tools. Chapter 7: Academic Integrity and Behavior Change in the Age of Generative AI. Addresses the behavioral, ethical, and institutional implications of AI integration. Offers strategies for promoting digital ethics, supporting reflective student use, and adapting faculty roles and institutional policies. Chapter 8: Ensuring Academic Quality with AI, Final Review Workflows. Introduces AI-assisted quality assurance strategies for scholarly writing, teaching materials, and course design. Highlights the development and use of 4 custom GPTs to assist in final structural, stylistic, and referencing reviews. Epilogue: Educating with Generative Purpose. Reflects on the broader implications of AI-supported teaching and authorship. Offers a vision for generative purpose in higher education, balancing innovation with integrity, and technology with human judgment. Appendix A: AI Tools for Higher Education. Presents a curated inventory of generative AI tools organized into 6 functional categories: course design and lesson planning, content development and instructional materials, assessment and feedback, academic writing and research support, AI video creation and multimedia tools. Institutional strategy and leadership. Each entry includes a concise description and a hyperlink to support immediate exploration and informed adoption by faculty. Appendix B, the book Check GPT Suite, presents the 4 custom GPTs developed to support final stage review of academic manuscripts and digital course materials. Each GPT entry includes its purpose, role definition, system instructions, common use cases, and a direct activation link. The suite enables authors and educators to conduct structured checks for redundancy, structural consistency, referencing accuracy, and formatting quality prior to publication or release. Appendix C, EPUB Conversion Tools and Workflow for Academic Content, presents a practical workflow for converting academic manuscripts into the EPUB format. This appendix outlines essential tools, key steps, and preparation guidelines for transforming docs-based scholarly writing into flexible, accessible digital publications. It includes both automated and manual options for formatting, styling, and quality control, making it particularly useful for authors pursuing ebook dissemination or institutional archiving. The workflow is designed to uphold academic rigor while enhancing mobile readability, multimedia integration, and overall accessibility. Conclusion: artificial intelligence is not a fleeting trend, it represents a new form of literacy for educators in the 21st century. This book does not aim to teach programming or technical theory, rather, it offers practical, immediately applicable strategies that empower faculty to lead educational transformation with confidence, purpose, and integrity. Whether you are AI curious, AI experienced, or AI skeptical, this book invites you into a thoughtful, ethical, and hands-on dialogue. It is a resource meant to grow with you, and with the evolving landscape of higher education.